Hi, this is Liz Temple, Manager of Training Services. And today in our Working Smarter in SmartOffice series, we're going to talk about mass correspondence without the mess. Now, this is a very unique situation that I've never come across before in what my client's trying to do. We meet every week. And she says to me a couple of weeks ago, Liz, what we want to do is periodically send a video to our prospects. All they want to do is be able to take their list, put in the link, and send it out. Now, she took me to this website that they use, which is really a very nice website, and has all these different categories of videos. And when you click into one of the categories, it shows you all of the different options you have. And while they love that site, it does give you the ability to put in a list of individuals you would like to send that to. But she figures if I've already got them in SmartOffice, why do I want to have to put them in this website as well? So she tells me that's what she wants to do. And I'm thinking, well, this is a piece of cake. Now, I happen to know they have their prospects, especially those with email addresses, already in SmartOffice. And so I have a sample tab here with 16 individuals that have email addresses. So I told her, I said, Stacy, come over and open up the report. So she did. And there's her list. I said, now tag the entire list. So she did. I said, now come up to the correspondence icon and come down to where it says launch email. And she did. And we hit a snag. The snag was that their email addresses that her and the rest of the individuals at the firm are not linked through Outlook. And as you know, that's our integration piece in order to be able to put emails that you send from Outlook or you send from SmartOffice, have them post to the individual records, because that's the bridge that we use. It's the Microsoft Outlook bridge, part of the bridge. Well, so we thought about this for a second. Then I said, well, what we can do is we can still create a correspondence template, put your link in there, and then do the mass mailing, because that will work. So we came over to setup, down to template administration. I'm going to do a search because I've already created it. And there's the first one. It's the mass video link mailing. Now, before we got started with the template, my brain started to go, well, this works fine, but here's another problem. Every time they go to send out a new video, she's going to have to open this template, change out the link to cover the video that they're sending out at that time, do a close and save, then go get the list of the prospects, open it up, tag it all, go there, Well, that's just too many steps. And if you know me, I hate having to waste steps. So I said, Stacy, this is what we're going to do. So when we created the new template, let me just pull it up. Let me just pull it up anytime now. Come on, pull it up. There we go. Now, isn't that annoying sometimes? I have a single merge code in there. There's no header, no footer, because he's got his header and footer stuff inside of his email account. So that's taken care of. They don't want to put any fancy verbiage in front of the video. They just want the video to go there because they have it set up that way. So when you're inserting a merge code, come over to the SmartOffice, and I come down to the merge code section, and I went to insert. I'll show you this merge code. You might not be familiar with it. It's in the mnemonic listing, the merge code list. You come down and you will find runtime user input. Ooh, they've allowed for more user inputs. Used to be only 10. That is great news. I'm so happy. So anyhow, I selected that and I put in user input prompt 1. I'm just going to close out of there. And then when I got that in there, that's all I want, because that's all they want when they send out this email. I go to SmartOffice, then I go to save and close. And for those of you that are not familiar with these user input prompts, let me show you something. When you do your save and close and you're pulling it into SmartOffice, there's the name I gave it. Here's going to be the default subject of the email: retirement, time to start thinking about it. I just put something in there. But when you use these input prompts, it opens up these little fields to the right of it. And here's where you give yourself a clue. So you know what you're supposed to put when you get that prompt. And you'll see it. You'll see it in a minute. And I just put Control V the link, because I can tell you right now, 10 minutes after I save this, and if I walk away and do something else and come back, I won't remember what I'm supposed to put in there, or even what I told myself to put in there. So that's what I did. And you'll understand this in a little bit. So I'm just going to cancel out of here because we already have the link. And I'm going to cancel out of there. So what we did was we created this user input prompt inside a template. There it is. Now, here's all she has to do every time she wants to send out a new video. I said, Stacy, go home. And she did. I said, Stacy, if you're on your tab, open up your report, which she did. I said, Stacy, tag them all, which she did. I said, come down, and for the first time, do the launch correspondence wizard. Now, you will know that once you've used that template, it will move over to the recent correspondence list, so it will always be there for you. So I said, just do the tag records, fine. Click next, which she did. Now, we're going to do an email, and it's not over here yet, but it will be soon. So just click next. And what we're going to do then is we're going to look for all the ones that I've created. See, I can't even remember what I called it. I called it video. Maybe I called it video. I told you I wouldn't remember what I did. There it is. So there's the one I did. Here's one I did when we were testing it with Stacy. So here it is. I just highlighted so it's in yellow. Do not click on the link for the Word document because it will open up the template. You just want to click over by the left-hand side so it yellows up your bar. Go to next. This is okay. We're going to send it as the body of the email. There's the email subject. It's coming from me because I'm the one doing it. And I'm going to click next. And then what's going to happen is first it tells me, oh yeah, of the 16 people in my list, they all have email addresses. So there's no reason why we can't send it to them. But I knew there was going to be no problem because my dashboard report says, give me everyone who's a prospect with an email address. So I'm just going to not worry about it. I'm going to continue. This is where it pauses. So before we did this, when we were inside that website and she found the video she wanted to send, she copied the link, and up here it says Control V the link. There it is. Click OK. Now it'll say it's going to download the letter, blah, blah, blah. We'll just kind of let it go through. We are not going to send these out because most of them come to me, but there's going to be a lot of rejects because very few of these addresses actually work. So it says, there's everybody. They're going to get it. I'm going to click cancel because I've already sent it to myself. Actually, Stacy sent it to me when we did this. And let me show you what the person is getting inside of their email inbox. Here's what Stacy sent to me. Now, this was from back on 11/15. But everyone who gets this email, this is all they get. And that's all they wanted. Like I said, you could dress this up, put in an opening paragraph if you wanted to, but all we wanted to do was send the link. And now you're going to actually see what that video looks like. So I get it. I click on it. Dramatic pause here. There. This is what they see when they click on that link. This is why she felt any kind of preamble to the fact that she sent them this video. Now, she's been working with these prospects. If they were brand new prospects, I would probably recommend you maybe have a little something in your email before you do this. Maybe I'd put in 2 user input prompts, one with a little preamble. We have come across your name recently as someone who might be interested in learning more about retirement. That's user input 1. And user input 2 would be where the link would go. And that's it. That's it. And if they want to watch the video, they simply click on it. Could it be any easier? Could it be less messy than this? Oh my goodness, I don't think so. So whether you have the situation they have where their email accounts are not linked in the Outlook integration with SmartOffice, you can still create your template and do your mass mailing. One single prompt of a merge code is all I have in that template. And so then the next time she wants to send a different video, she'll go to her website. She will find the category. She will open the category. She'll find the video. She'll copy the link. She'll come in. She'll open up her dashboard report, tag all. And now, oh, let me show you that too. Let me go out of here. Just close this out. Let me bring back into SmartOffice. If we were to do this again, well, let's just start from the beginning real fast. We got time. If I go to, come on. See, now I have time, but this is dragging me down. Here's my prospects. So if I say, open the report, tag the list. And if I come over to my icon, see, mass video link mailing is under the recent. So all I have to do is not move my mouse too fast. Oh, come on. Click on it and continue. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, just to get to the screen, 5, counting. Time delays is not my fault. Do not count that against me. There's 5, 6, 7, 8. You know, at some point, if I weren't showing this because I'm training, I'd get rid of that message. It would drive me crazy. 9. And come on. Now, once I know this works really well, I could just click 10 clicks. Didn't have to type anything. Now, that's not counting having to go to the website, deciding which particular video you want to use. But in 10 clicks, after I have the video selected and copied, open the report, tag the report, go to recent correspondence, just follow the screens. When you get to that prompt, put in the link and you're good to go. And all of those individual contact records, that link that went to them in that letter is in their letter log. It's on their SmartPad. So now you've got all your posting that you need for compliance guidelines and all of those other options that you have to be aware of to make sure that you're doing what you're supposed to be doing.